It's the world I know. The tears roll down. Collect the soul. Well, we'll see what happens. We're going to see if this can take some time. I want to talk directly to Megan right now. This is for her, the ears. I know the jail time stuff coming up. By the way, it's 1943. When you say that, you think of 1943 AD. You don't look into that right away. The knowledge of man back then. That's Hitler in Germany. This is saying, when we analyze the encrypted language, which I'm trying to teach you as fast as I can to get you to call me. I'm just going as fast as I can and doing what I can here because my eye has noticeably gotten darker. He told me it's an emergency and we can't get any sooner. But see, Megan, you could do that right now. You could call and get me in. Now on Monday, I can do now. It won't be an emergency. I mean, it's an emergency. Okay, it's an emergency to me. You have the keys to that. I really want to talk to the guy, the SEAL, who's going through these nightmares. He's going through multiple operations. And this is what I was warned by this doctor. If we didn't get it right and get it now, you could be looking at multiple operations, and it's risky even then. So this is where you can really help me. And I'm asking about help, like I'm saying I need this help. But I can't cut the deadline off. So what this is telling me today, and Christian is now talking directly to me. It's like I say a question. Christian's like, yes, no, it's amazing. They peeled it all away. And Christian said, you got nothing to lose here? This was today. He said, remember, because we said it would be the 22nd. And then I realized, it was 29th. He's still close. He said, but let it go. He said, and he just said, she is going to be hell. She is going into a dimension she'll never understand. This is MK. He went too deep for her. He said it's going to be worse for her. It's going to, in her circle who falls into her. Any entity in the universe, we say that jokingly because our signals are there, but anybody who's alive right now, has to be alive to be fair, alive, knows her, knows of her, thinks they heard of her, they automatically are going to level 6 hell. And y'all actually sound wants 50 million. Because Uncle Hades wants to trade off, and they're trying to work a deal out to see where I'm going to this. We are 7 years behind schedule. What happened was her husband, because of who he is, and a very important politician, Chris Christie, and my son, DNA, and potentially the warden of Pelican Bay was working with us because I went up, I talked to them, all those guys. I was in Pelican Bay actually, and actually a Pelican Bay convict who got out, who's now he's in protective custody. The FBI has him, so he's just showing his part. And since we were able to prove that, because he was an animal, we couldn't analyze it. Kelly said, this is bigger than what we realized. It's way bigger. So today I had to put the sentencing guidelines in based on just somebody branding their name. If I went into Megan's actual real legal, it would have been a nightmare. She would have been eternally in flame of fire today. I couldn't stop it. You could beg me. Hitler is always number one. See, Yahweh is very scared. He's gone through this twice already. He can't do this a third time. It doesn't work like that. It's Trinity. See, one line is nothing. It's a one dimension. 2 lines and a cross like that gives you a center point and gives you a spot to begin. So that's 2 dimensions. That's what I would legally have if my right eye goes completely blind, has to be cut out. Now, and y'all is just saying you're not going to have to go through that because she's going to call, or if she's not going to call, you'll be able to make it. And they were communicating today, and y'all was concerned. He's like, we don't want that to happen. We don't need to cut it out. I don't need to wear a band. Because she made a comment, Megan, that's sexy. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to wear something like that. It's a fucking nightmare. Would I trade my complete... No, I have 2 dimensions. And I when I close my left eye, the world changes completely. But with my right eye, when the light coming in, I can still do things more. I can still feel... I can make it. I wanted to run out. I wanted to be able to jump. I hadn't. Last time I rode a motorcycle was a little while ago, but I had a hell of a Harley. I just got rid of it before I came out here. It was a beautiful Harley. I want to ride with the right eye completely gone. It's a little more dangerous. But the way it's going right now, the glasses and contacts, I can do it. I can ride normally. I can do everything normal. But when the eye goes completely black and they get removed from the actual socket, there's no light coming, nothing in it, because And that is guaranteed to happen no later than December. And that was the best guess that my surgeon could give me. And they're going to take the eye out. It's not just a tear right. There was all kinds of things in it. It was unbelievable. I got scared like Jesus Christ. It happened so fucking fast. Like within weeks, months. And when they stole my glasses, all that, and last time I was here, my cash and my medications and my fucking phone, I was forced to go to the doctor. I was just dealing with it, and then he said, "Oh my God!" And they rushed me. I went into the Blooming Mall just to get glasses, and he said, "No, we should go now." And one time, my mom fell in the store because of rushing so fast. She wanted me to go to the ambulance. She wanted me to check in at the ambulance at the emergency center in Philadelphia. My mom says, "I can take him there right now," and she said, "All right, let's make a phone call. If you're not, I have a surgeon I can recommend." And it was out of control. My heart was just sunk to my stomach. And when I finally sat with him the next morning, we went to a special place. Thank God it's where my mom's boyfriend was for years, Charlie. She knew the place very well. And we went there, and he said, "Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to lose the right eye really soon. We're going to have to take it out, or it's going to die." And I was like, "What?" He says, "Not much we can do. I can go in for emergency surgery now, and I can save the eye if we do this today, or if we do this right away. In other words, your eye won't die and won't have to be cut out and things like that." I was like, "Sure, but you got to do it. We got to get you in there. I need you to get you in there this week." That was Saturday, next week. I said, "All right, let's talk about it." And he said, "No, I'll have the nurse contact you and call you." Went through the whole thing. He said, and he told me you have to lay in a bed, special bed. It's like an operating bed. Lay your head down and your face for like a week, and and I said, "What if I can't do that?" He said, "It won't work." He said, "Dallas, this is one of the most trickiest operations. This is just to save my eye so it doesn't eventually have to come out and cut out." You know what I'm saying? So I'm so fucking unbelievably scared. And I can always go to a hotel and get to bed and figure the thing out. But I mean, what Yusuf is saying to me, like crazy, I want to hold your hand. I want her there the second you get put to sleep and they do the operation. We saw that happen in Santa Rosa when I had a hernia. I couldn't even walk hardly anymore. I was doing the homeless thing. I just came in Pelican Bay. It was a major hernia, bulging. The guy said, "No, it has to come out. You do an operation today." I'm like, "What?" And it was the same thing. I need someone there to help me because by myself in Santa Rosa, I had mom, nobody could come out there. But then that's where it began. So let me get this up on. Let me get this up there on the up there on YouTube.